Good morning everyone. In this video I'm going to cover how to manage the donors, how to create a opportunity, sale order, invoice, and how to register a payment against that invoice. So let's start with the management of donors. So for that we can use a community application. We have a app here. Let's open it. As soon as I open it, I will see the members dashboard here. We have different stages here: gold, silver, bronze, and membership. So based on the donor status, we can just assign them to the particular category. So if I want to just move this John Doe donor from silvers to gold stage, then we can just drag and drop that record here. And in the same way, we can move any member from one stage to the another stage. In this screen, we can manage the donors. So in order to create a sale order for this particular donors or any other members, we can use a donation option here, or let's use the CRM application, so that first we can create an opportunity for that particular member or donor, and then let's continue from the CRM app itself. So use this community app only to manage the members. So let's go to the CRM application now. So this is the CRM pipeline where I'll see the opportunities which was created by me. If I have a filter as my pipeline, if I remove this, I'll see all the opportunities created under different stages. So here we have a different stages: prospect, cultivation, ask, pledged, received, and stewardship. So received is a one stage. Let's create one new opportunity for the user Ria. So I don't have a company named Ria, so I have an individual contact. So I'm going to select the main contact here. In the previous video I showed you how to create a subcontact for the main contact. So this Samson was a subcontact, and here it is showing as a separate contact itself. So let me select the main contact here. So automatically the email address and phone number is loaded here, and I'm going to enter a amount here. And also I can set the priority of this opportunity. If it is a medium, select 1 star. If it is a high, select 2. Then if it is a very high, then select 3 stars. Let me consider this opportunity as a very high priority. Then click on add. As soon as I add it, you can see this value also changed. Before it was just showing only $5,000. Now I created one more opportunity with the $2,000, and it showed the sum of all the opportunities amount. And let's open this opportunity, and here we can add further details by opening this opportunity. By adding a salesperson, we can also add the expected closing date, and we can also add the tax here. So right now I'm just going to leave that, and here in the notes tab you can add the notes, and it will give the contact tab will give information about the contact person and this marketing information. From where did you get this opportunity or something like that information we can record here. So once I added all the information, I can just save this record. So this part is a chatter part, and here see you can see all the activities been recorded here in the chatter. And we have on the top of the screen we have two options, two smart buttons. One is a meeting and another one is a quotation. Right now we have no meeting set with this contact or opportunity, and there is no quotation has been created for this. So let me create one meeting with this contact. So let's say on Friday 9 a.m. So just go to that column and click there. You can adjust the timings from here also, and here the members have been added already: admin, Ria. If you want to add some other person, you can add it. You can add a location, and you can set the visibility by selecting whether it's a public, private, or only to internal users. You can add your comment also. And we have a more option and here we can change the status by whether it's available or busy. We can email or send them a SMS, and sending an SMS costs some money to buy that credits. And we can add a Odoo meeting link also, and the same way we can add a notes and other options here. You can also set the reminders for this meeting here by, let's say, notification 15 minutes before the meeting. If you want to have this meeting recurrently, then we can enable this recurrent option. Save, and let's go back to the calendar. So this meeting has been scheduled. Let's go back to the opportunity. Here you can see on May 22nd the meeting has been scheduled, and that also been recorded here in the chatter. Due in 3 days, Riya's opportunity for admin. We can also reschedule by clicking on this reschedule option. Once it is done, we can mark this as it done, or we can just cancel it. Also, we can add any attachments by clicking on this pin icon, and we can also add followers so that that person also will get a notification about each and every activity performed related to this opportunity. So let's say, for example, I'm going to add one person, Crystal, and say let's notify recipients. If you want to add any extra comment, you can do that by adding here. Then click on add followers. So whatever the activity has been conducted here, that followers will get a notification. So for example, if I move this opportunity from prospect to cultivation, I can do it by clicking on just on that particular stage, and that has also been recorded here, and that follower also will get a notification about this. Or just go back to the screen, and if you want to move this opportunity from cultivation to ask, you can just drag and drop to that particular stage. Okay, this is about creating a opportunity from the CRM application. So let's continue here itself with the creation of sale orders. Either we can directly create a quotation from this pipe opportunity itself by clicking on a new quotation option. Let's click on new. Automatically the Odoo system has preloaded all the information, that is customer, invoice address, delivery. So if the contact has no invoice and delivery address, automatically the system considers that customer address itself as a invoice and delivery address. We can also set a recurring plan if it is a subscription, or else just leave it blank. And you can add a payment terms, let's say 21 days, then click on add a product in the order lines tab. Let's say donation price 2000. So this is without tax, so I'm not going to add tax. If you want to add, just click on tax field here and you can add it. It will show the total amount here in the bottom of the screen, and in the other information you can just map the salesperson, sales team, payment methods, projects, everything you can map it here. And here you can see the source document is showing as Riya's opportunity, because we created this quotation from the Riya's opportunity. So once this is done, save it and confirm. So once it is confirmed, you can see the status activity is now recorded in the chatter. So once the sale order has been created, the next step is to create an invoice for that particular sale order. Then click on create invoice. Here we have three options, whether you need to create a regular invoice or down payment in terms of percentage or in terms of fixed amount. For now, I am going to select a regular invoice and click on create draft. So all the information has been loaded from the sales order itself, so we don't need to add anything here. If you want to add anything here, just like a note or something, you can add a note by clicking on add a note option, or just leave it like that. Sorry. Yeah, then you can see your journal items in the invoice screen itself, and in other information we have all these additional fields. So once you verify everything, just select the invoice date and confirm the invoice. As soon as you confirm the invoice, system will generate a invoice number. Since this is a donation, the system has added a prefix as DON1. So if you want to change the sequence, we can do that in the configuration. So just review this and let me know on that point. And we can also send this invoice to the customer by clicking on send option. What system has preloaded the fiscal attestation. Since this is a donation, the system considers a fiscal attestation PDF. Also it is loaded with the subject, everything. If you want to edit it, you can do that. Here also you can see the PDF of the invoice. Then just click on send. That person will receive a fiscal attestation form, and that also been recorded in the charter. Based on the screen resolution, it will come either in the bottom of the screen or in the right side of your screen. Okay, so we can also just verify whether this person has received email or not. So the email has been sent to this person. This is a customer view. Once they in their inbox, when they open their email, they'll see the email format in this way. Okay, so once it's done, so let's do the payment registration. So you can use directly use the pay button from the invoice screen itself. So let's click on pay. Here we have currently only one journal, that is bank. We can add as many journals as we want, and amount is also preloaded here. Everything we can directly click on create payment. So now the payment is done and the label is showing as in payment. That's because the reconciliation has not happened yet, so it is showing as in payment. Once the reconciliation is done, this will be changed to paid state. So here we can see the payment entry. So it's an in process state. Let's validate this. So it will move to the paid state. Once the reconciliation is done, this also will be changed to the paid state. So now let's go back to the Korea contact. So you can see here the meeting has been set to May 22nd. Right now there is no quotations since that quotation has converted to orders. Here you can see the total order amount. So if I open the contact, I can see everything. One opportunity has been created, one sale order, invoice amount is 2000 and it is showing due as 2000 since it's not reconciled with the payment entry. This is about the creation of, so the first thing is members management in the community application and opportunity creation in the CRM, then sale quotation, sale order creation, invoice creation, and payment creation against the invoice. So in the next video, I'm going to explain you about the project application. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.